Daryl, straight back into it then with another big test against Wealdstone on Saturday. What's the mood like in the camp?
No, it's really good, positive, to be at a positive performance on Tuesday night. Thankfully, so far we've not had any new injuries, which is always nice. We're looking to build on the performance we put on Tuesday night against Bournemouth, against a very good team. I thought we showed a really controlled performance, it was good quality, and hopefully we can build on that again.
And Tuesday night saw us go back to our recognised wing-back system after a few weeks in the 4-3-3. How good is it to have that flexibility?
Well, we had no one else available to play it back for, to be honest. It was semi-forced upon us, and we'd obviously signed Ty from Woking last week, who can play in that role and as a winger, and we had Smarty coming in Monday morning, obviously from Halifax, but we knew he was coming in as well, so Smarty could also go into that role as well and give Westy a little break. And obviously with Lingy being out, we'd now recognised full-back, so we had to play a 3-5-2. So listen, we know it's a formation that we can play well. We've played it well for 2 years since I've been here. We played it well, and we've got no problem playing that way.
And in terms of preparations for the game on Saturday, what have the lads been up to? Were you back in on Wednesday for any analysis, or was it back on the training pitch or in the gym?
Wednesday they were off. Today they're in for analysis and recovery day, second day recovery. The lads who didn't play, who played a small amount of the game on Tuesday night, trained. And then tomorrow we'll come together again, another analysis session in the morning, and we'll train after that.
And of course we know how physically demanding playing Tuesday and then Saturday can be. Do you think it's also difficult for a player psychologically?
Yeah, they need that breathing space from game to game as well. You know, especially with your own lives, people have got families, kids, outside commitments. There's a lot goes into being a footballer. So they need that downtime as well. So they have that Wednesday with their families, and then Thursday we drip feed a little bit into them from stuff we didn't do well and what we did do well against Bournemouth, and then a little bit about Wealdstone, and then we'll hit Wealdstone properly tomorrow.
And of course with Paul McCallum's injury, we're forced to play slightly different, especially in the final third. Is that something the boys will have to get used to? Is there already an understanding within the team?
I think what we've lost with Macca going out is that out ball you have to dip it into, and he keeps it alive. The quality of the balls now, longer balls forward into, they've got to hit junior drive, so they've got to hit the space so they can use their speed to get into. In terms of in the final third, I think we've always passed the ball in the final third, to be honest, and moved it as quick as we could. Losing Macca now does change it slightly, but it's something that we've got to adapt to, and I don't think it's a problem for us to do that.
And how are we looking on the injury front? Do you have any replacements in mind for the longer term injuries?
We have looked for them. We thought we had 2 players coming in Monday, for example. That fell through really late Monday. I think it's important that bringing people in, that we bring in players to make the team better. I don't think we need to bring people in just to clog up, bums on seats. I think we need people in to make the team better, and we'll always search for that. And everybody we bring in that can improve the team. And if we can find someone that strengthens us, then I'm sure we will go and do that. But it's not easy to find.
And do you think with the unfortunate injuries we picked up so far, I mean, we're only 4 points off the playoffs at the minute, that must say a lot about the quality within the squad?
It does, and the determination of the squad as well. And I think we've had a really tough opening, whatever it is, 15, 16 games in terms of injuries. And we got told today Sam Ling needs an operation on his foot now. So that's 6 operations we've had already this season, which is just incredible. And I touched on it with you Tuesday night about it can be demoralising sometimes for staff and players when you keep losing teammates, but this team keeps fighting back, and I think the performance Tuesday night showed the quality we still have in the building, and we still had on the bench as well, bringing on Westy and bringing on Musa. So we believe in ourselves, we believe what we've got, and hopefully we can add 1 or 2 to the squad as we go along, and hopefully get 1 or 2 back quickly as well. And we know that we've got a group that can compete in this division. And
on to our opponents then for Saturday. They'll be looking to avenge their defeat on Tuesday night. That must make them more dangerous than they already are.
Yeah, they're a really good football team. I think if anybody's watched Wealdstone since Stuart's been there, they are a good football team. They've got really good 1v1 players. They've got pace all over the pitch. We played them 3 times last year, and they were all difficult games. We look forward to playing against them because we're at home again, and we feel our home form's good. We've lost 1 at home this season, and we've been unbeaten for quite a while at home, I think, before that. So we know we're strong at home. Another tough game, but one we're looking forward to.